To understand the traversing of a linked list, I am taking the example of few nodes. Let us suppose that in the linked list we are having some nodes. Let us suppose that this is the node 1, then we are having node 2, then afterward we are having node 3, then further we are having node 4. All the nodes are divided into two parts. The first part of every node is called the info part. So we are writing here info part. Now this info part contains the information. Information means all the elements which are stored there into the linked list, they are called the info part. Then if I say there are certain elements which I am storing here, and these elements I am assuming that 7, 3, 2 and 9. So these are the four elements which I have stored into the node into the info part. Then afterward we are having the link part. So every node contains the link part. This link part contains the address of the next node. So here if I say this is containing the address of next node, it is containing the address of next node which is the having the value which is 2. Node 3 is containing the address of next node, and the fourth node is the last node, that's why it is pointing to the null. Null means there is no further node available, this is the last node. And also we are having a start pointer which is pointing to the first node. So it is containing the address of the first node. Let us suppose that I am having one more pointer which is going to traverse this list. I am assuming that the name of this pointer is PTR. PTR is a pointer. Now this PTR pointer is right now pointing to the address of node 2. I am putting into the dotted line. The reason is that because it is the current position and I want the new position. So that's why here the PTR is pointing to node 2. Node 2 means this is the complete node address where the PTR is pointing. It is not pointing to only info part. We should understand this thing that PTR contains the address of complete node 2 where the node 2 is starting. If I has to move this PTR to node number 3, it is not like the array we are saying PTR plus plus. Wrong. This will not be there. PTR plus plus is no term because pointers are not incremented here because node 2 is having some space and node 3 is somewhere else into the memory. So what is the thing I will do so that this pointer is going to the address of next node? So the line which I will write, that will be, so for that we should write PTR is the pointer, that will be equal to link PTR. That is very interesting. PTR is equal to link PTR. Now understand this thing, what it want to say. PTR is equal to link PTR. Now PTR is directly pointing to this node 2 that we already know. Now in this node 2 we are having the link part. This one is the link part, and where the link part is pointing, it is pointing to the address of node 3. So here it is going. Now understand this, we are saying PTR is equal to link PTR. Now this PTR should point to the part of link PTR. Where the link is going, this link PTR is hypothetically going to the address of node 3. So actually where this PTR is pointing now? So we can say that this PTR is now pointing to the address of node 3. So this is how we can go to the next node because this pointer will point to the node 3 now. So to go from one location to another means one node to another, here we are mentioning PTR is equal to link PTR. So now talking about this PTR is equal to link PTR, we can say that it move pointer to the next node in list. So there is a representation of traversing the linked list, and you can see that these are the pointers. Now with this pointer it is slight confusing. So I am taking the address. With the help of address we can understand how it is working. I am removing all these pointers and I am taking now the addresses. With the help of addresses we will see how in the real life it is traversed. So now we have taken only the nodes to understand more about how actually the traversing is going on. Let us suppose that these nodes are having some starting address. We are having the starting address of node 1, assuming that it is 301. Then node 2 again have some address which is like 309. Similarly, there is node 3 which is having the address. Let us suppose it is 503. Then again the node 4 is having some address which is having 607. So these are some addresses by which we are going to traverse them. Now we already know that there are some start and the link pointer. So if I talk about the start pointer contain the address of first node, and the first node address is 301. So here in the start pointer we have 301. Talking about link of node 1 contain the address of node 2, which is 309. So there we are mentioning 309. Similarly, the node 2 link part contain the address of node 3, which is 503. So 503 is present here. Then afterward, the node 3 link part contain the address of node 4, which is 607. And talking about the node 4 link part, it is having the null. So there is nothing inside that because this is the last node. Now, talking about the PTR, we are assuming that PTR is a traversing pointer, and traversing pointer can be anywhere. We are assuming that PTR should be pointing to node 2 right now. So if I talk about node 2, the address of node 2 is 309. So PTR contain the address of node 2, which is 309. Now we want that somehow we should be modifying this 309 to 503 because our target is to reach on 503. Now that's why we are executing a line which is mentioning that PTR means PTR is a variable, pointer variable, which is storing what? Link PTR means PTR is what? Where PTR is actually. Now understand where PTR is actually. PTR is actually on 309 node 2. So 309 node 2. Node 2 link part. Node 2 link part which is 503. So that means node 2 link part. This whole term is indicating that 503. So what is the new value of pointer? The new value of pointer is 503. So here the value is modified, which is 503. That means now the PTR is pointing to this particular 503. Now if I make the previous diagram which we have already mentioned, the start is pointing to the node 1 which is 301 address. Then link part is pointing to the node 2 which is 309 address. Then link part of node 2 is going to the node 3 which is having the 503 address. Then link part of node 3 is pointing to node 4 address, and the last one is null. Now afterward, if we talk about the PTR was earlier pointing to the address of the node number 2 which is 309. So PTR was pointing there. Now we have executed the line PTR is equal to link PTR. So now there we have executed this line PTR is equal to link PTR. So PTR is pointing to address 309, and here link part of this one is 503. That means actually it is going to the node 3. So the value modified is 503, which is the address. So now this pointer is pointing to the next node address, which is 503. So we can say that this is how we can move from one node to another. That means whenever you want to just traverse from one node to another, you should simply write PTR is equal to link PTR. So this is how we can traverse the linked list or one-way list.